Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody out there on the continents and the islands and everything else. How are we all? How are we all? Having a great day? I just did a quick weather check. It seems to be quite all right everywhere except the UK. UK's a little on the chilly side. Hey, hello. Oh, I just see Moss poking his head in down the bottom of the list there, saying hello to everyone. How are you, buddy? Welcome, mate. Wow. Let me go back up to the comments. Let me get up to the comments. Tell me, who's going to be the first person to spot something different? Who's going to spot something different? Hey? So we'll go through and we'll say the welcomes and hellos to everybody in the list and run through them quickly. The link is in the description if anybody feels a desire to whip on your camera and stick your ugly mug on here like I do every week. You're welcome to. I could use the company. And yeah, it's in the chat at the top. I was going to pin it, but I can't pin it from StreamYard. But anyway, so Jeff's there. Hello, Jeff. Morning, afternoon. I mean, good early evening to you. Well, afternoon to you, I think it is. Yeah. Gary's there from Gremlins Modeling Mayhem. Jim is in the house. G'day, Jim. We've got Peter Huang is there. Hello, saying good morning. We can put these names up too, but that won't slow me down too much. Here we go. What do we got? Who we got? Oh, everyone's saying hello to everybody. Stephen Haynes is there. How are you, mate? G'day. Welcome. Thank you. And how else we got? Is everybody well? Hope everyone's well. Az's there. Az's Scale Modeling channel is in there. How are you, mate? Welcome. Did I say Gremlins? Gary? I'll say it again. Hello, hello. Of course, we've got Mr. Moss, the big Moss. How are you, mate? And who else we got? Skullfish is there. G'day, g'day. Along with Jet Scale Models is there. How are you, buddy? Stephen Kessel just pop it in the bottom. I'm looking to the left at my laptop to get current stuff. It's your shirt, Peter. Looks different. Yeah, you like my shirt? I got a new sponsor. Oh, I wish. No, I don't. But you're close. I will say you're close. It's not quite. But yes, it's a new shirt. Check out the back of my new shirt, right? Look at that. Hey, look at that. Best number in the world. Best number in the world. Look at this. Huh? I've even got, look, I even got Ford on there. Hey? Chang being the local beer. So yeah, I got a couple of shirts actually. They were on sale down the market and they actually had my size. So yeah, extra large, which was good. So I grabbed a couple. Good shirts these. They're cool to wear, they dry quick, and they just last forever. I've got one of these shirts in there I've had for maybe 8 years. You know, it's looking a little bit tatty, but it's still fine. So it's great stuff. I think Az is, I'm just checking over there. I think Az has got it. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. No more big microphones sticking in my face over here anymore. I've downscaled the size, upscaled the quality. Big time. Yeah, I have. Yep. Let me catch down on chat and we will talk about that. David Kessel saying hello to everybody. Well, so yes, he guessed it. He guessed it down there. Hobby Time is in. Hello, Hobby Time. Cheers, mate. And I've caught up, I think. Yeah, we get down to that one and we're there. Oh man, I'm on fire this morning. All right. So yeah, check that out. And how is the sound quality? Is it good? I don't really need the, what's this? This is the, let me get that off there so we can see. Hide. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I don't really need the dead cat lying on there at the moment. There's no wind in here, but still, you know, it just comes off like that anyway. So there you go. I'll put the dead cat over there. He can just purr over there on my little external hard drive. It's funny how the dead cat looks more like a dead mouse or guinea pig, doesn't it? Should have called it a dead guinea pig. Yeah. Anyway, stupid, isn't it? Yeah, just being silly. Sounds great. Good, good. It bloody well should. It cost me a fortune. So I bought, and I will show you this. There it is there. This is the DJI. I was talking about this for weeks, wasn't I? This is the DJI Mic 2 setup. You can pay almost double the price and get the one with 2 microphones, but I don't need 2 microphones. It just wasn't worth paying the extra. But there it is. The DJI Mic 2. They just came out. I think they came out this year. Fantastic setup. 3 really good reasons. Well, 3 reasons why they suit me. Well, there's plenty more reasons. What am I saying 3 for? But for usage of this microphone, not only can I, and I'll show you how I've got this here. If I can move my camera around for a second, and you'll see. See how we got that there? So it's showing my volume control, and I can see that clearly. It's touch screen. This is the receiver. Is that right? Receiver? Yeah. Transmit. This is the receiver. All right. You've got a little touch, a button on there with an orange thing around it. That rotates. That's a dial that you can change through. The screen, you can just swipe it up and down for all your menu features. Right. You've got a microphone plug-in on the side there, as well as a headphone plug-in. All right. There we go. And it's USB, and like you can see, the USB plugs straight in my PC. StreamYard and everything recognizes it, and boom, we're up. And this just connects via the Wi-Fi straight to that instantly. Just press the button, done. The other advantage too is that I can just I can connect this. It comes with another smaller USB there, adapter with, see the connection points on the bottom there, to go straight into my phone. So that will plug into my phone, right? And the receiver sits here like this, and I can live stream from my phone. Am I doing that right? Is that right? Yes, that's right, isn't it? Just trying to remember. Yeah, that's right. And live stream from my phone. And again, Bluetooth straight through, not a problem. And then, yeah, there's no buttons to press to change it. It just automatically detects that it's now connected to the phone, and straight up, and you can stream and get that better quality through your microphone. And the third reason is I also purchased that. Okay, so as of last week, this was the latest DJI Action 4 camera, but they've just bought out the Action 5 camera. Hey, James, so you jumping in there. Welcome, mate. They just bought out Action 5. Now, I'm upgrading from Action 1. So mine's the first original DJI. It came out about 5 years ago, maybe longer, right? And it was fantastic. And it lasted me all this time. But the extra features you get in Action 5 were beyond what I needed and would ever use. And I was talking about getting an Action 3, if you remember right. But I found out that, there we go. But I found out that the, let me get that. The Mic 2 is not compatible with the earlier Action 3. So I had to go Action 4, which is fine because when they bought out Action 5, the price of Action 4 reduced. Okay. So now I have Action 4, and we'll kick that on, and there you go. Camera's up and running. It's got front and rear screen, a little bit bigger screen than I had before. Lots of other features as well. And yeah, fantastic. So yeah, better connection, better solid case that it sits in, better connections that are magnetic as well as they clip in there for your, you know, go on your bike or wherever on your selfie stick and everything. So I'll shut that down. There we go. So yeah, fantastic. So that cost me around about 800 Australian dollars for the whole setup, which is over here about 19,000 Thai baht. A big investment, but you know, you guys keep watching the ads, keep subscribing, keep those thumbs up, and I'll pay it off in no time. So there you go. No, I'm really happy with it. A lot of it's good. It was not a learning curve because I've had one before, but all the extra features now, I can shoot in 4K and get much better image quality. There's much more better settings there. The audio is better. You can make a lot of adjustments in the microwave and get this quality sound. And overall, it means that when I go into editing all the videos, it's just a quicker process for me because it's just better quality to begin with. So I don't have to go into my settings and all my post-production stuff and sort all that out. So it's cut all that time in half. One thing I did notice though is when I'm shooting in 4K, obviously the higher quality demands more out of my PC. And I was struggling just at 1080p on my laptop, which is why I bought this computer, this PC. It's not nowhere near the best graphics card, and it's only got 16 gigabyte of RAM in the PC. So playing 4K when I'm doing my editing on the playback, it's a bit stuttery, and it's almost like I was having problems with my laptop. So I have two solutions to that. One is to go out and buy more RAM, get another 16 gig of RAM stick and put that in. I think that would fix it. Or my software program, I use Filmora 13, has a rendering option in there. So when you load the video into the software and you click render, it'll render the whole video so that playback is smoother. And that works really, really fine. Do I have unlimited uploading? Yes, I have unlimited upload and download on my internet here. Yeah. So other than waiting for, you know, the length of the video for it to render, which is fine, I go make my cup of coffee, you see, yeah. Come back and I can edit it as normal. And besides that, which is a question I think you guys can answer, is if you're playing, like I'm assuming right now most of you guys are watching this on a desktop monitor, right? When you're watching not so much live streams, but generally watching YouTube videos, are you watching it set to auto, so it decides whether you watch in 480, 720, 1080, 4K, depending on your connection speed, or do you set it to watch at 4K? Okay, because I think that I can still get nice, better quality using this new camera at 1080p and recording at 1080p, because I think that's more common for people to watch that, particularly on their mobiles. For people are not going to watch 4K on a mobile phone. That's just crazy. Not only is it going to use up more data, but the screen's too small to take advantage of that. So I'm just going to, on your TV is different. If you're watching YouTube on TV, then you're going to want to watch that up in 4K or as best quality you can. So I will see. You know, it's probably best to give the option and put it up there at 4K, and then let it decide who it's streaming to. At least they have the option to switch to 4K if they wish. So we'll see. Jeff's saying I have mine set to auto. So do I. And then sometimes when I'm watching a video, for some reason, I'll be watching it at 480 or at 720, and I'm thinking, well, why is it doing that? I mean, I've got 150 by 150 upload down speed here, 3 times faster than anything you can get in Australia. I should be watching this in full def and high definition, you know. So anyway, but there we go. To be honest though, as for the modeling, I'm not going to film the modeling with this. All right, I've got my great camera that Samantha gave to me as a gift before I left for Thailand. That's the Nikon Z50, I think it is, and it's fine. It's fine. But I will be using the microphone because there's nothing worse than having this thing, you know, trying to position that in your face and getting your distance right and all that, and then having to go into editing your videos later and adjusting all your sound because you were looking down when you were talking at the model, or I turned that way to get something while I was talking, and the sound levels are up and down on that modeling. So now doesn't matter, it's right here. All right, it's right here. So I will definitely be using this microphone for the modeling as well. Let's go back. I've seen a couple of questions back up there in the list. Let's see. Who we got? I say hello to James. Good on you. Yep. And do you have unlimited upload? Yes, I do. Is that a month? Yes, it is. I just paid my bill yesterday, actually. So I can tell you 420 baht. Let's work that out right now. 420 Thai baht in Australian dollars. So it's $18.75 a month. Is that right? Is that right? God, that's cheaper than I paid for my mobile account in Australia. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it's less than $20 a month. What's that in US dollars? Let's check it out. 18 Australian dollars in US dollars. Talking to my friend Google, of course. It heard me say that. $12. 12 US dollars a month is my internet. How's that? And I'll show you how good it is, right? I'm just going to run speed test. You know what speed test is, right? Here we go, speed test. Let's just do this quickly while I'm streaming, of course. Let's go in. Right, settings correct. Looking for the server. Found me here in Chiang Mai. We're all good. We hit go. See how quick that is. Hit go. I can't show you this. I could. I will. Just hang on. Give me a sec. All right, here we go. It's running. Download speed. We're at 93 megabytes per second. 94 megabytes per second. Boom. Now, upload speed. We're going at 93. Okay, so here's the result. Hope you can see this. All right. There it is there. All right. So we've got 93 and 93, both upload and download speed. How's that? There we go. We're back. That to me, that's incredible because in Australia, I was lucky to get 20 download speed on a good day, and my upload speed was about 5 or 10. And I was paying in Australia over $70 a month, not less than 20. So it's fantastic here, you know. I watch my Netflix in high definition. Yeah, I couldn't even watch YouTube on my TV. It would buffer so much, you know. Yes, it will, Jet. I just seen that. Yes, YouTube will probably take a while to. Well, no. You think so? It'll take a while to upload on that speed at 100 megabytes per second. That's 1 gigabyte a minute. And if my video is about, say, 3 or 4 gig, right? Let me go check and see what size one of my videos is. So if we go into, can I? Well, we'll look at a comparison, Scalemodeling. Let's have a look. Video. No, we can't do that. We'll go up again. We'll have a quick look here. Just All right, so let's see. There's one there. We'll just check properties. So that one is that right? That's only 630 megabyte. It's not even a gig. All right, the file's going to be bigger. The file size is going to be bigger. Look, if it takes 5 minutes, that's 10 minutes to upload. That's still fine. That's not a problem. So, yeah, that's not a problem at all. Yeah. What's going on with the bank? Yes, I'll give you an update on that too. I'll give you an update on that. Portrait mode. Why am I in portrait mode and not landscape? I'm actually in landscape, and I've got this deliberately. I've put these green partitions on the side because it lets me sit at my desk at the normal angle, whereas before I'd have to turn my monitor almost 45 degrees and sit over at the corner of my desk and move my keyboard and mouse, and it was really awkward because I don't want the shot of my bed. I'm in a studio condo here. It's one big room. I don't want my bed in the background. So this way I can sit here straight. I can cut out the crap we don't want to see, and it's just me. But we are in 1080. We're not in portrait mode here. Okay, that's why you're looking at me on YouTube playing, which, why isn't that playing? Why did that stop? I didn't realize. I'm going to scoot back up to here where we're up to. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. So that explains that. I can change this to my own design. So I might do that. Yeah. And it depends a lot on what format the original video was recorded in. Yes, that's right. So I do mine all in AVIs, I think. I think I do AVI, don't I? Quickly have a look. Yeah, of course, just the standard AVI file. Where are we? Thailand. Open that one up, and my movie file is oh, there we go. So 1.8 gig. There's 1.8 gigabyte video there for a video that lasts, I don't know how long. Let me just check. I'll just pump the volume down while I put this up. Play this for a second, and I'll scan along. So 1.8 gig is the size of a 1080p video that goes for 25 minutes, right? 4K is going to be a lot of bigger file, so that will take a little bit longer to upload for sure. But it never took more than 5 minutes for me to upload a video. It's pretty quick. In fact, by the time I'm going through all the settings, monetization and putting in your tags and all that stuff, and by the time I get to the end, it's uploaded. So it's fairly quick to upload. But they're all AVIs. Fiber optic internet, says Jeff. It's coming to my internet really soon. That's cool. That'll be much faster too. Yeah. We have fiber optic all through Thailand here, straight to the condo here. They actually, I paid extra to have it directly connected rather than using the service provided by the building because it's not as fast or reliable, and I've heard it drops out. So I have my own dedicated connection straight here. All right. That's a tenth of what I get, Pete. Is that right? Yeah, a tenth? Really? I'm just trying to see my plan. If I look on my phone, where are we? Go this way. It's a company called AIS over here. And we'll just go to mine. And then AIS Fiber. We'll bring that one up and have a look. AIS Privilege. Okay. Let's have a look at the details of it. Go back. That one. Okay, so it says here, and I'm wondering, I was a bit curious as to that seemed a bit slow when I did that test. 93. It does seem a bit slow. Now I'm reading a bit more detail here. There seems to be some outages around. Oh, of course. I'll talk about that. So it's normally 300. Okay. So here it is here. So I don't know if you can read that. It's written there, 300 by 300 upload and download megabytes per second. All right. I don't owe anything because I just paid my monthly bill. There it is. So that's my fiber internet to here. All right. And view package. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. So the reason why it was slow just then, I just realized is, I don't know if you guys have been watching the news international. It's been in the international news, but northern Thailand here in Chiang Mai has been flooding. Okay. So we have what they call the Ping River. It flows right down outside our condo here. And it goes all the way from Myanmar in Burma, from Burma, the border, through the mountains. It starts up there and comes all the way down and goes down through Thailand. That big typhoon that hit Vietnam from the Philippines also went across and hit Laos and then into Burma. And Burma got really badly flooded, and all that water, including the excess rain we've had here, has come down that river, and it's the next day now. So 3 days ago, it peaked at 4.7 meters. Okay, 4.7 meters, and it broke the banks and overflowed, and we went underwater. All around the city of Chiang Mai went underwater. It was quite amazing. Everything out front here was all sandbagged, had all the emergencies. There were emergency services going up and down the streets in boats because it was that deep. A lot of businesses got inundated with water, and it's declared a natural disaster up here. So that was 3 days ago. The water's subsided over the last 2 days. It's still a bit flooded in the provinces down south, fairly badly. But up here, they're doing the cleanup now, all the mud and everything. So I guess that's probably having an effect on the internet. We didn't lose power. Well, we didn't. I did notice some places did, obviously, because the water was that bad. So it got to the point, at the worst point, where I went to go for a ride to do a live stream at a coffee shop, and I couldn't get. I went over the bridge, and that was as far as I could get. They had it all blocked off because the floodwaters were right there. And then going the other way to go into the city, that road I look up there, it was just the whole road was a river. And we were trapped in here. We couldn't leave. So it's okay, though. 7-Eleven was accessible after climbing over a bag of I'll show you. I took a picture. Always take pictures. Let's have a look. Where did I get this picture? So I can show you, here's some idea of what it was like where I am right here. So you can see we've got some flooding happening there. That's the bridge where I am. All the debris starting to build up. That's out the back as it started to break the banks and come across that pathway I walk each day. Okay, you can see they're getting the boat out there, getting ready to go. And what else we got? Oh, there's the picture of there's the bag, sandbags. That's on the inside of the door. You had to actually, it was still open. You had to climb over the door, over the bags inside to come into 7-Eleven. But yeah, there were lots of places pretty much completely underwater. And it was quite there you go. Pretty bad, but it's all in cleanup at the moment. Everything's all in cleanup right now. So it's fine. What else was I going to mention? Where are we? We talked about the camera. Don't forget, there's a link up in the top of chat I'll drop it again in chat if anyone wants to come and join in. There it is. It's going in there now. Hey, Bilge, saw you there. Good on you. How are you, mate? Good morning. What else we got? Yeah, there was something I was going to mention. Oh, I forgot. Fiber link. For an hour, V's 25 gigabyte. Yeah. For an hour, 25 gigabyte video takes at least 8 hours, if not more. Really? You're in Australia, I could imagine. Wow. Yeah. You've had a 1 gigabyte connection now for a few months. That's nice. Wow, that's cool. Something on the bed you don't want us to see? Yeah, it's okay. She was a nice girl I met, but she's completely deaf, so we're not going to wake her up. It's okay. Yeah. Always pick up a deaf girl on a Saturday night because I know I got to get up and do this, you see. No, there's nothing there. It's all good. Dead body. Possibly. Hey, look, anything is possible. I got to have a sip of my coffee. You never know. I think it was the floods I was going to mention. Yeah. Yesterday was okay. I did a trip out to the airport yesterday just to do a bit of a videoing around and stuff, and it was all cool. So there's no problem getting in and out of the city now. It's like I said, it's just covered in mud everywhere down there. The river, all that brown mud's just been washed up, and it's a mess. Let's have a look. Morning there. Paul's there. Hello, Paul. Welcome. How are you? What else we got going down? Paul saying hello to everybody. Very good. There's my link. That's good. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be drinking the tap water in a hurry. It seems to be okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to walk through the flood waters, definitely. Because one thing I noticed was that it's all coming back up through the drains. So even though the river level had come up quite high, and it wasn't actually overflowing, the drains, all the street drains were all backflowing, and everything was coming up. All the river water was coming up through the drains. That's what caused all the major flooding to begin with. But then they had to open up the dam upriver because it was getting banked up too high. So they had to release water up there. So that brought it up another foot or so. And that's all it took. And then that ended up bringing it over the banks and just making things a lot worse. Everything went up by probably another 5 or 6 inches. And it's fairly bad. I think the last really bad flood they had was back in 2011, and this surpassed that. And a lot of people saying they'd never seen it this bad. So, but we have, apparently there's floods up here quite often. Nothing like that, but it's the rainy season here. We do get rain and we do get big storms nearly every day. And but they'll start easing off into next month. We're going into October in a couple of days. So it's end of October, November, December, January is high season up here for Chiang Mai. That's when the rain stops. Everything is beautiful and green. The weather's a little bit cooler, and most of the tourists come up here and they go visit Pai, and that's like the Pai is a place up north of here about 2 hours up in the mountains. It's like a hippie, used to be a really hippie place to go. I just seen a video the other day. There's guys up there that ex-circus performers have created a community up there. So you can imagine what it's like. Really chill, laid back. There's a lot of things to go and visit: waterfalls, caves, and of course the mountain views and all the temples up on the mountains are just. I'm looking forward to it. I've gone out a little bit and checked. You know, I've gone at the most about an hour and a half out of Chiang Mai, But yeah, a bunch of clowns up there, yeah. And I've looking forward to the weather, because right now it's risky. You don't know. The roads are no good in the wet, especially on a little scooter that I'm on. If I was back on my V-Strom 1000, I wouldn't be so concerned. It's fine in wet, but the little scooters are like a skateboard, So I'll be heading out when the rain's gone and exploring some of these amazing places that I've heard about. So looking forward to that, Anyway, back to modeling. Eh? You bought a Honda 250 when you were there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've only got a little Yamaha 125, which I'm renting, which is doing the job. It's fine. Rent is very cheap. I got a really good deal from the guy renting it. Right now, as high season's coming, it would cost twice as much to rent the bike I've got. But I've just got that set price for as long as I want it for, and I'll probably rent it for at least a year. I mean, I've rented it for about 4 months or so now. Next month will be about 5 months I've had the bike. To give you an idea, it costs $2,700. Let's do a bit of a calculation on that. Where are we? So we'll go 2,700 Thai baht in US dollars. All right, it's not going to be much at all. It's $83 a month US. So you cut that down to, it's about 20 US dollars a week, maybe 25 Australian dollars a week to rent a motorbike, right? It's a great bike. It's only 2 years old. It's it's less than that. I think it's a 2023 model, right? So it's fine. It comes with insurance, so it's insured. I'm insured riding it, and I don't have to worry about registration. I've already taken it for a service once, which the guys just rung and said, hey, it's done whatever Ks. Can you drop it at this guy's place? They'll only take about 15 minutes and service it for you while you go get a coffee. So I went and did that, and they'd done that, and they were really good. They actually fixed the brakes, which were a bit squeaky, and it running a little bit quicker. So yeah, for that much, it was worth me renting a bike long term than having to buy a bike that I wasn't financially ready to commit to enough money to buy a decent bike. If I was going to buy a bike, it was just going to be a scooter like I have. And buying secondhand scooters here are a bit of a risky deal. You can get ripped off. So I went with the rental, and I actually went to this guy to buy one of his bikes. He sells bikes as well, and I went there to go and have a look at one that was for it might have been about 15,000, 20,000 Thai baht or something. A bit more than what I paid for this camera here. But he was the one that talked me out of it and said, look, I'll rent you a bike. I got an almost new bike here. I'll give it to you a really good price. Promote me on your videos a little bit, which I do on my other channel. And we got a good deal, so I'm all happy. Here we go. Cash flow issue. That was it, Jet. Thank you for reminding me. My banking problem. Okay, so I'll give you an update on that. Trip on Two Wheels has just shown up. Good evening to you. Coming to you live from DKR Memorial Stadium. Oh, look at that. 101,000 people there watching the Texas Longhorn football. All right. Big football fan there is Trip over there in Texas. So 101,000 in the grandstand. Fantastic, mate. I tell you what, throw me a photograph, mate. Toss me a photograph in here, and I'll show it to the guys. How's that? Live. Excellent. Excellent. So the banking issue. All right. So I won't go through what happened. We all know what happened. But briefly, they seem to think I'm an American in my Australian bank account, and the American IRS has decided to pick on me and act like I'm a friggin' Russian Olengard or something, and they've sanctioned my bank account, and I have lost complete access to my banking in Australia. They think I'm a US citizen. I don't know why. They have me fill out this declaration form to declare that I'm asking me, am I a US citizen or living in or a US citizen for tax purposes? No. And then I click, and then, whatever. I'm not. My bank was asking for this. So I sent that back to them. This was 10 days ago. Oh, Trips just sent a photo through. We'll have a look at it in a second. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what happened is I'm trying to talk to them, and I can't ring out on this phone. I actually did manage to ring out. This is Suncorp Bank we're talking about here, Queensland. When I got onto them, I got straight onto, sorry, all operators are busy at the moment to take your call. Please hold the line. So I sat on the line on waiting for about 12 minutes, and then my phone cut out because I just used a whole month's worth of credit on my phone. So stuff trying to ring them. So I got onto the internet banking. I got onto their secure messaging, and I told them, and I've over and over again, what's going on? How long is this process going to take to activate my account again? Getting no replies back. Then yesterday was it, or the day before? I think it was the day before. Every day is the same when you're living in paradise and retired. Yes, I know. We'll show the photos in a second. I got they finally said that we've checked your accounts. Your 3 accounts are active and you can transfer money with those accounts. 1 account is still locked, and we've escalated that, and we're trying to get that sorted out as soon as possible. That 1 account is the one where my PayPal payments come out of, all right? My Netflix payments come out of, and I can't put money in it to cover those bills that come out. And I always keep the balance very, very low because I had a few little hacking issues before I left to come to Thailand. So I don't keep much money in my account that's accessible by my Visa card, right? Which is why I have sub-accounts that you can only access through internet banking, all right? So I went and checked, and sure enough, I can get money into those other accounts. So what I did was I got onto Netflix, and I got into the settings, and I changed it to the different account number that works. Put $20 in there. Fortunately, it recognizes me as being in Thailand. Netflix for the month here in Thailand costs $7 Australian. Okay. If you're in Australia and you got Netflix, I think it's about $16 a month. So I'm paying. So it worked. The payment processed. It went through and back. I've got Netflix back. Good. The PayPal one I can't do. Yes, I have a Thai bank account, so the money's not a problem. All right, I have my money in the Thai bank account, but it's just my YouTube payment goes into my Australian bank account, so I can't transfer that into my Wise account and then bring that across. If an emergency came up, I can't access the money because my Visa card is connected to the account that's locked, right? So I can't use my card at all. So that's it. So I'm just, so I've worked around it a little bit. I bought a computer game that I'm playing, cost me $40. That was, it went through, but then when PayPal went to take the money out of my account, it was declined from my bank. So fortunately, I'm still playing the game on Steam. They haven't stopped me playing the game because PayPal haven't turned around and gone to them for their money back. They're still trying to get it out of my account. So in the meantime, I've tried to make a payment to Steam, which takes 5 days to process, from one of the accounts I've got working now. So hopefully that will clear up. But I just don't know why that happened in the first place. It's just ridiculous. What if you're a tourist on holiday and you're living on your bank account money, using your Visa card over here in ATMs, and you get locked out? It's been 10 days now, 10 days, and you're screwed if you're on holidays and you lose your account. And there just don't seem to be they can't even tell me why it's happening. So anyway, that's the update on that. So I'm getting it sorted, and it's not affecting me here. It's okay. I have my own bank account here, so it's all fine. But so that, don't let that stop you. Okay, in the bottom of the video, you can always join. Hit that join button. Become a member of the channel. I may not get the money, but it'll go in my bank account that I'll get one day if they lift the sanctions on my account. There's also a PayPal link there and all the other stuff in the description of my videos. So it's good. There's Paul. I hope you haven't been there long. I've been talking so much. I'll bring you in. Good morning.
Mate. Morning, everybody.
Are you there? Are you there? You probably the last 10 minutes while I've been talking and fallen asleep. Anyway.
Right, can you hear me?
No audio, but that plane looks beautiful there on your desk. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show my friend Trip's photos, and you can check out the crowd. Let me just so there's a shot there. I'll bring up my. You can have a look at my screen up full first. Where are we? There it is. There, solo layout. All right, there we go. So get the glare off. Well, we've got good seats. Straight where they're out on the field there. Try and get that without glare. There we go. And we've got another photo of just there's a few people there. There we go. Look at that. Hey, that's what America's all about. Look at that. Massive. Right. There's another shot. There we go. Live from Texas. The game's being played right now. There he is from Trip in his seat there. Watching his team win, eh? Fantastic. That's great. Good on you, mate. So yeah, there he is from the Texas Longhorn football. There we go. 101,000 people. Wow. He might have his sound, his microphone. I don't know, but let me go back to him. I'll get mine off.
How's that?
Mine. Where are we? Exit solo mode. There we go. He might have ducked out for a second to grab a coffee. It's okay. We'll wait for him. It's all good. Everyone's saying hello to Trip. Yes, there he is. Yep, there we go. You saw your photos. Hooked on 'em horns, says Jim from Chicago. Good on ya. What's the name of the team in Chicago? Hello. Oh, he's popped out. He must have been having a bit of a problem. He'll probably do a reset or a computer reboot. So, yeah, amazing. So, yes, catching up on chat with you guys. Well, I'm for one happy to hear that you're getting it fixed. Yes, the bank account will get sorted. It's okay. Yeah, his volume was on. I didn't have him muted or anything, so we'll see how it goes. I always wanted to see the Bulls get away and cause some real mayhem. Yes. I've never been to an American football game. I've been to a baseball game in Canada. That was a lot of fun. Not a football, though. They were a huge crowd. I was in Toronto at the stadium there watching the Blue Jays playing the Yankees, the New York Yankees. It was a big game, eh? Amazing stadium there. There's actually a hotel built into the side of one side of the stadium where all their top executive rooms have these floor-to-ceiling windows that look straight out down over the stadium. And you can see all these hotel rooms up there where people are just having their parties, watching the game. It's amazing. God knows what that would cost for the night when there's a match on, but amazing. Me? I don't know. You can hear me okay. Yeah. Can I check my end? I'm fine. You still all hearing me okay now? You should be. I've still got the green light happening. Yeah, I think we're okay. In fact, I can go into settings, audio, and just, yeah, I know there's sound coming through on my end. That's fine. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you can hear Paul? Could you hear Paul? Really? Huh. That I've never had that happen before. Because it wasn't showing muted. I can't. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, if you're still there, Paul, you can come back. I've actually had my PC sound turned down because I was checking my YouTube videos and I went to play it again. So that's why. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, I got my volume back up now, so there you go. Duh, that's right. Duh is right. See? Oh, well. I'm sorry, Paul. Please come back. That's what I'm talking about, says Jet. There you go. So there we are. That's it. I've run out of things to say. I need someone else to come on and talk now. Loving my camera. Loving the camera. But the microphone's a big thing. It really is, especially for the modeling too, which I can tell you now I've done nothing. Here comes Paul. He's on his way back now. Here we go. Let's get him in. All right. Sound check. Check. Can you hear me?
Are you receiving? Over.
Copy you. We copy. This mission control, we copy.
Get me out of this bloody space station, Tesla.
Yeah. 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 Okay. So step down the ladder and put your first step down onto the surface of Mars, Paul. Okay.
Oh, bugger that. There's no air there.
Oh, gosh. Run out of things to say. What, you think that's funny? Who said that? Jesus. That's funny.
Run out of things to say.
Yeah. I surprise myself sometimes. I don't talk in my sleep. Although, do I? I don't know. Been a while since anyone's been there to let me know. I don't think I do. Update. Oh, we want an update on the M3 tank. It's parked exactly as it was for the last 2 weeks. Oh, God, I don't want to do those tracks. I really don't. Oh, my God, look at that. Wow, that's
yours.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring that up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
That's your one, Pete.
What, the one I'm building now?
No, the one you started.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the ASLAV.
Oh, the ASLAV. Okay. Oh, good. Good. You've got it looking much better, as always. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's going to look good. Yeah. I have yet to finish it. Oh, no, I have finished a tank. Yeah. But that tank came with rubber tracks. You just put them straight on. That was fine. That worked out real well. Where does that come from? Oh, that's one of the wheels. Okay. Very good. All right. I'll bring me back. Your squares are extremely small. You're right. Yeah, I just noticed that too. That's because I've got room for you and you and you and you, all of you. You can all get in here. And I've got plenty of room. I could fit about 8 of those squares on this screen. I think that's something to do with this background. I'll look into that. I will. I'll look into that. Bloody Muppet. That's me. That's me. It's Muppet scale modeling here. You don't think you could do this? You don't think so? Look, it's amazing. Look, believe it or not, I'm a fairly shy, quiet person. You know, I'm a bit of a recluse. which is probably why when I get the opportunity to speak to people, I probably start blabbing, which I do. Like, you know, I could change the subject 10 times within 5 minutes when I'm talking to somebody. Probably gets frustrating for them. Look at alternate solution to the tracks, Pete. Yeah, I could. I could have, I reckon, I know. See, the trouble is it's never been out of Australia, this tank. It'd be fine to say, well, it was blown up and it was in or it hit a trench in Africa there or something, or I can't say that. Maybe I could do, oh, look at that. Oh, cool. Panther.
No, that's a metal track set, Peter.
Oh, okay. A metal track set. Wow.
Yeah. Gives weight to the tank.
They're not in one piece, I assume. Yeah. You got to put all that together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's cool. Oh, yeah. I need to go through it. I need to just pull my finger out and get it done, basically. I know that. Yeah. I could do it in a diorama where it's sit on a farm here I said here, didn't I? There in Australia, rusting away, and somebody's come along and stolen the tracks. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. They've stolen the tracks.
You'll have to change the colour if you're doing the Australia one, Pete.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah. Ours weren't green.
Oh, what were they?
Sand.
Oh, sand color. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Okay. No, it's okay. Oh, I will. I'll do them. There's just so many other things. There's just so many better things to do. You know, like drink coffee, watch Netflix now. That looks amazing. That looks. There she is. There it is. I'll just sneak a couple of screenshots of that and say, there you go, guys, I've finished. Done. There it is, complete. I'm sorry I lost all the footage of putting the tracks together. That's unfortunate. And that really should. You going to put that on a diorama at all, or are you just going to?
Hang on.
That would look good amongst some trees and, you know. Peter Kwan's there. Hello, mate. Nothing wrong with searching for alternatives. That's right. It is signs of resourceful. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's beautiful. Blends in perfectly. That's like it should. Yeah. There we go. Very good. Very good. Yeah, you tell him, Jet. God, like that's going to happen. What else were you? Oh, Jim's off for pizza. Good one, mate. Enjoy your pizza and movies. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah. Hey, listen, if you ever need camouflage, all that grass and all that stuff for dioramas, there's a place down at somewhere between Mortdale and Riverwood around there called the Combat Company. They do, mostly it's all Warhammer stuff, and they do gaming and that. But they sell MiG stuff, and they sell all that terrain, MiG ammo, containers of your mud and all the different stuff. They got the whole range there, everything you want. Really worth going and check out. It's like 5 minutes away. The Combat Company. Check them out. They're open 7 days a week as well, and they're open every night. And they're really nice guys down there. Really been helpful for me. I bought my first airbrush down there, and you know, if I ever had a problem, I'd go down there and they'd help me out. And I went to an airbrush course they had down there, where the guy there was teaching people how to use airbrushes, mainly on figures and stuff, but it was interesting. So, yeah, Combat Company. They've got a huge website too. You can buy all the stuff online if you wanted to. Yeah. All right, there we go. Everyone's saying goodbye to Jim. Peter there saying, oh, I feel your pain. I'm currently putting together 10mm cannons that have 8 parts, including photo etch for the USS Princeton 1/350 scale. Yeah, small stuff like that. Gosh, I remember the Yamato. My God. Which reminds me, the Yamato is available if anybody wants it. There we go. We got Ron just putting up his videos, the model ship. Getting all the notifications. I'm getting a PayPal email there. I better check out. They're probably trying to get more money, trying to get my money. What's that? No, it's okay. It's all fixed. Add a bank card. Make it easy. PayPal. Oh, no, it was Netflix I fixed, not PayPal. Link a card. See? No. It's okay. I'll worry about that later. You make tracks on the build. Yeah, I do need to make good pun there. Always rely on builds for a good pun. Yep. We will shame you. Yeah, of course. Everyone's saying good work on that. Yep. Ko Chang, what's that? Has great diving. Yes, I know it does. I haven't dived there. I did see the dive school there. I met some friends there and had my girlfriend there when I went there last year. And it was, I saw the dive schools there. Didn't have time to do it though, but yeah, definitely. Next year when I go, if I go down there, probably will. About March and April. I'll be love to get into do a refresher and then go down and do some diving. Oh, yeah, be nice. And there he is saying goodbye. All right. And Bill just saying the creek has gone down.
Oh, that's good, Bilge. At
Okay.
least you won't have to find out if your house floats.
Had a bit of rain, did they?
Oh, a little bit.
Oh. Okay. Well, nothing like, was it last year with the really bad flooding up there?
No, it didn't turn into a waterfront property, but it got close.
Yeah. I actually had my condo here is called the Riverview, but it's only Riverview if you live on that side and you can see the riverside. But the floods we had, I actually ended up with a Riverview on the other side because the street became a river. So, yeah, it was chaos here for a few days. Absolutely amazing. And I knew it was going to be bad when about 4 days ago, the river started rising up very slowly. The whole thing happened so slowly. It was none of this flash flood thing. It crept up about an inch every 4 hours or so, 4 or 5 hours. And all the locals were all along the river, as far as your eye could see, all the way up around the bend, just watching. And I knew that something bad was going to happen when all the locals were out to watch this river coming up. What's he saying there? That's like saying the good Lord willing in the creek don't rise. Okay. I'm thinking about Moses parting the Red Sea. You know, he had 1 meter left on the bank. Yeah. 1 meter of bank left. Wow. Yeah. And it's pretty devastating, isn't it? I mean, it's very difficult to stop the flow of water and what it brings with it. So there we go. Stooge is shown every Saturday, 5 p.m. my time on Chicago-based METV. Excellent. Okay. So, well, that's cool. There, you got your coffee there. That's good. I got my water as well.
It's empty.
Oh, okay. I've got an extra water container. The DJI shop here, they gave me a free bottle of water, which is good. I always recycle and reuse the bottles. So, what's he got? Bill's saying, ask Paul how fast it was moving. No?
Well, I almost replied to the picture he sent me of Surf's Up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have some video of how our river here was roaring along too. Pretty incredible, but it moves at this speed anyway. If I could find some video.
See you later, Jeff.
Who we got? See you, Jeff. Catch you later, mate. Here's a couple of pictures of what it looked like, because as the river came, it started not clearing under the bridge anymore. So all this started banking up. All the debris that was being brought down by the river was banking up along the side, the edge of the bridge there, because it couldn't go under. So they brought in these big backhoes to clear it, because it was like forming a dam of its own.
Yeah, that could tear the bridge down, Pete.
This will maybe show you. You can see how fast the water is flowing in that. See, try and get it where you can see. There we go. So there's all the flood waters coming down the river, and the debris just building up. It's just constantly all branches and stuff. And down there, you can't go much further down there. Emergency services were all set up. All the debris was building up on the other side, creating an island over there. But this will gradually, as I walk down there, you'll see. There we go. That's down where I was just looking. The road goes off in 3 different directions. The 4-wheel drives and big cars were getting through, but that was about it. And later on, like, you couldn't even get where they all are now. Oh, hey, Ron. Ron's there getting all notifications. But yeah, so oh, look at that. There's a nice paint job. That looks good. Everyone say goodbye to Jeff. That's good. You miss Thailand so much. Yeah, I know. I can understand why you would feel that way. I miss Australia so much. Not. I was talking to Hibbo the other day. We rang each other the other day. We're having a chat. He's enjoying his time unemployed. He's got a few jobs coming up, though, so he may not
Apparently
be.
He's got a medical this week, Pete.
Yeah. Yeah. He's playing golf. What's this? There's a road in the UK that flooded last weekend. So far, they've pumped. Okay. Here goes the guy in his loud motorbike. Every bloody morning. I'm sure it's the same one. Same amount as 4 Olympic swimming pools, and it's not clear. And Bill G just sent me a photo. Let me check what he just sent me. I haven't opened that up. Sent a picture, a video. Let's have a look at that.
That'll be the river up the creek running.
Yeah. There you go. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. See, if that broke the banks coming at that speed, it wouldn't take long to do a lot of damage. Yeah. Wow. Okay. How are we going? We've still got 18 watching. That's fantastic. Good on you guys. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Holy FACK, that's a lot of water, which it is. Yeah, it's a lot of water.
Well, not compared to last year, it isn't.
Oh, we've got to give a big shout out here to Jason Port of on his YouTube channel. He has just hit 10,000 subscribers. Fantastic. So if you haven't already subscribed to, God, I'm having a memory blank of his channel name. Yeah, I know, bad. Go over there, and I'm just going to have a quick look and see if I can drop his link in when I open up here. 10,000 subscribers. Fantastic, mate. God, he puts a lot of work into his channel. He's putting out so much content. You know, I remember when he had, was like me, just starting, but it's just grown and grown and grown. That's really good. Let me just go and have a quick check here. Model kit stuff. There it is. I just want to get the link happening. I'll just pause that. We'll bring up his channel. 10K subscribers. Fantastic. Do you get a plaque for that from YouTube or anything? Probably not. Control copy. There it is. I found it. I've just dropped it into chat there. All right. So if you're not already, but most of you guys probably are, but who knows who's going to watch a replay of this. Get over and subscribe. Be number 10,001. Be number 10,001 on his channel. And congratulations to Jason. Very well, very good. Very good. Yeah. Like a lot of stuff goes into that channel. Like he does his table talks and he's doing his trumpeter stuff there and so many builds going on at once. I don't know how busy person really, and still holding down a job as well, you know. So and a family in there somewhere as well. So all right, that's great. There we go. What's he doing? Letting his subs take over the channel for 2 weeks. Yeah, I saw something about that. Yeah, I saw that in a thing he put up. So that's a great idea, you know. So fantastic. Movies. Oh yeah, what movie should you watch? Okay, I'm watching something on Netflix called Monster. It's weird. I've just watched the first episode about two brothers that killed their parents. Yeah, really strange. That's on Netflix. Then I watched a movie. I watched this movie. All right, let me just bring it up. Last night. It's really, if you like horror, sort of horror. Yeah, it's horror. All right. Here it comes. It's called Blink Twice. Have you heard of that? Okay. Basically, when tech billionaire Slater King meets cocktail waitress Frida at his fundraising gala, he invites her to join him and his friends on a dream vacation on his private island. He's a billionaire for a tech company. But despite the epic settings, beautiful people, overflowing champagne and drugs, late night dance parties, Frida can sense that there's something sinister hiding beneath the island's lush facade. And boy, there sure is. And I think this girl looks familiar. I think she comes from that movie about where you have to be really quiet because all those aliens are out there and they can hear you. Or I've seen her in another scary movie. But Blink Twice. Check it out. Definitely worth. Christian Slater's got a small role in it as well. But it's got I can't think what his name is. Who's the main actor of that? He's in a shitload of movies. Doesn't tell me here. Blink Twice. I'd have to Google. Let me just quickly. Blink Twice has Twice. And we're looking at who we got. Is this? Okay, no, Naomi is in it. Naomi Aki was her name. Yeah. And Channing, that's it. Channing Tatum. He's in it.
Channing Tatum.
Tatum, yeah. He's the main bad guy. But wow, it's a bizarre twist to anything I've seen before, but I'm not going to give anything away. So there you go. All right, pretty cool. The other one I haven't watched, or I watched The Crow, which is quite good. If you've seen that. Someone says Shades of Bill Crosby. What's that? Don't know what that one is. Yeah. There's Wolverine, that new one there. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that yet. I watched the new Bad Boys. I wasn't too keen on. Didn't like that much.
No, that was average.
Yeah. I think they've just done that out too many times. That's finished.
Well, they're both getting too old for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Rebel Ridge was another good movie to watch. And Subservience is very good. It's set in the future a little bit where there's people have AI robots to look after your household chores and babysit your kids and do your cooking and do everything. And this guy, his wife ends up in hospital with a heart problem and she has to stay in hospital. So he gets one of these robots to come in and look after the house and everything. But she's really hot. And that's the start of their problems. It gets a little bit weird. And then, of course, the robot, being artificial intelligence, gets a little bit smarter than she should be and somehow plugs herself into the network and learns more than she should learn and ends up becoming a very bad, murderous robot. So that's pretty cool. Subservience, if you check that out, it's really good. And another one, which I haven't just shown up on my thing here, it's called Slingshot. All right, so it's written here, an elite trio of astronauts aboard a years-long, possibly compromised mission to Saturn's moon Titan gear up for a highly dangerous slingshot maneuver that will either catapult them to Titan or into deep space. And that has Lawrence Fishburne and what's his name? A Fleck in there as well. I saw that.
Batfleck.
I think so. But Lawrence Fishburne's a good actor, so yeah, definitely. That's a good one, which I'll probably watch tonight. Yeah. So that's it. Long Legs is another movie that's got what's his name? Jim Carrey. Not what's his name? He was in what's the name? What's it with? Oh gosh, I have to open up and have a look. Do I now? It doesn't tell me though. It only gives me what the movie's about. He was in a movie with John Travolta, the pair of them.
Face Off.
Yeah, or Pulp Fiction. What's the other guy? And Face Off. Yeah. And a lot of movies.
Samuel L. Jackson.
No, the other one. His partner. What's his partner's name? Oh, it was Samuel Jackson. You're right. No. Oh, no. All right. I got this wrong then. I need to check. All right. Long Legs. Long Ellie. It's a real weird movie, though. Especially.
Morning, Daniel. Nicolas Cage.
Yes. All right. So Nicolas Cage is in it. Yeah. He's dressed as a woman. Crazy. Yeah. So that was another good movie. Yeah. I watched Twister. Hello, Daniel. G'day. Yes, we got it. Nicolas Cage is the one. Yes. Goodbye to Gary. He's going off. Good night.
Daniel gave the answer.
He did, yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's the movies I've been watching. I don't know if anything's new's come out, but at the cinemas, I love going to the cinemas here because they're usually one of about 5 people in the whole place watching it. I plant myself about 6 rows from the back from the front, in the center. So I can just sit back, put my head back, and the whole screen's right there. And it's aircon. And the only thing I have to say I wasn't happy about at the cinemas is the movies are cheap to see, okay? It costs $5 to go see the latest movie. But it will cost you nearly $10 to buy popcorn and a Coke. So
well,
cost
that's
you
normal
twice
the pictures,
yeah.
Pete.
Yeah, twice as much to buy the food at the bar. But you can do what like I usually do. Actually, in fact, I just bought popcorn because I thought I haven't had popcorn in years. So I bought a medium box of popcorn, which cost more than the movie theater ticket. Yeah. It cost me about 1.5 times the cost of the ticket. But what I normally do is before I go to the movies, I'll go into 7-Eleven and I'll buy just buy some food in there, and then I'll buy a coffee from outside the movies, and they let you take that in, no problem at all. You know, when you're a foreigner, they don't want to, you know, they keep you happy. So yeah, so I just sit down there and yeah, $5 for a movie. I try and do that once a month. So yeah. The last movie I just saw was now I'm going to have to search this. Movies. Cineplex. That's the one. Is that the one we want to look at quickly? What's on at the movies there? There it is. It's going to tell me. So there's the Joker's out now, isn't it? I'm going to put this in
Joker
English.
2.
Yeah, which doesn't involve Batman at all, I don't think.
Nah.
No, it's strange. They've gone on their own tangent there. That's the one. So another highly recommended movie is Speak No Evil. Check out Speak No Evil. That's obviously a horror movie. That's the one I went and saw just last week. Yeah, definitely a good movie, that one.
A musical.
A musical, really? Aliens is a flick to catch. I've heard different results on Aliens. Some people think it's just like watching the last one, nothing much, new to it. Really? Joker is a musical? God, you weren't joking, really? That's strange. Yeah. I was going to go see the Ghostbusters, but I've missed that. They're not showing that anymore.
It's on Prime now.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to get on the
That
other
was quite
things.
good.
Okay. What about Beetlejuice? That was out and probably still is.
Right.
I sort of watched the preview of that and I just didn't. I thought, no, that doesn't look too good. Whose phone was that? Mine or yours?
Mine.
It was loud. Yeah, Beetlejuice. I don't know, but there's what else we got? Megalopolis. Is pronounce that right? Jesus, that's supposed to be very good too. A lot of big actors in that. Let me just have a check on who's in that. Right, so check out the list of people in this one. All right, Aubrey Plaza. I don't know her. Dustin Hoffman's in it. Adam Driver, who's the lead character, who's in a lot of movies. He's a very good actor. I can't pronounce that guy. Giancarlo Esposito, whatever. Lawrence Fishburne's in it. Natalie Emmanuel's in it. Jason Schwartzman's in it. Chloe Feynman's in it. Catherine Hunter. There's a huge list of people in this. Grace something. James Remar. Isabel Kussman. There are big names in that That looks quite good. Very Jason Bourne type thing, you know, that type of movie with the time shifting and the future and between worlds and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait till that comes out on my little program on the PC here and maybe watch that. We have an IMAX over here that's very good. I haven't been to the IMAX yet, but I'd like to. That'd be for something that's better to watch on a big screen. What
Jet
else? We got?
Models is getting hungry, Pete.
Is he? Okay, yeah. So am I. I haven't had anything for breakfast yet. It's been going for an hour and a half. Oh, God, time flies when you know, when you got nothing to say, and you know, just. Oh gosh, what's happening in chat? Yes, I'm back there. We've gone through. Yes, it was Nicolas Cage. Smile 2. Oh, is there a Smile 2? Man, that was creepy. Smile, wasn't it? Yeah, didn't know. When's that coming out, mate? I want to see Smile 2. I'll have to check that out. I got the gift of the gab. Seem to, yeah. Yeah. Do I like eating durian? Yes, I do, actually. I love durian. I don't know what everyone complains about that for. It's fine. It's like a mango to me, like a mango texture, sort of a soft mango texture. Yeah, it's like I like it. Yeah, it's a notorious fruit over here that people say it's smelly. A lot of hotels ban it. You're not allowed to bring it into your room. This building does. It has a sign on the front door and on the lift. You're not allowed to bring it into your condo. But I don't smell it bad. You know, it's amazing how different people have different senses on this one weird fruit that they come in a big thing like a pineapple on a tree. They grow on a tree. They're about this big, and it's beautiful stuff. I think. You haven't done it yet? Well, look, you know, yeah, I think a lot of people, because of the smell, won't even try it. All right. Yet I don't see a problem with the smell. It smells fine to me. So, and when I did actually eat it, it was okay. It was no problem. You know, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. I'd rather buy a mango or something else. But they do sell it down here. You can buy it with rice and whatever, a little plastic container for it. Larvae, maggots. Yeah, I seen some just down at the market the other day here with some crickets. You can buy crickets as well. I've tried all that. Yeah, I've tried all that. Yeah. My ex-girlfriend over here, she used to love the cicadas, big ones like this. Wings and all, wings, legs, the whole thing. They've just been roasted and they're gone black and they're all in one piece. And she'll buy a bag of about half a dozen of them and just walk along and crunch, you know, the white stuff coming out of its abdomen, running down her chin, and oh Jesus, it's like you're brushing your teeth 10 times before you're fucking kissing me tonight. Yeah, the bugs. Nah, I'm not into that. Yes, lots of other bugs. Your wife loves durian. Yeah. Is that the fruit that smells like decomposing bodies? Apparently, although I've never smelt well, actually I have, right? And I can tell you now, all right, a decomposing body and durian, nothing alike. Nothing alike. I can smell and eat a durian, not a problem. Dead body? Man,
Well, it's good to hear you're not eating dead bodies, Pete.
No, definitely. But I've smelt a corpse that's. I guess it depends how long it's been dead to how bad the smell was, but the smell was pretty bad. And it's probably been dead for close to a week. Yeah. But anyway, that's another story. So yeah, it's not. I wouldn't compare it to that, but you know, strange. Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, was that what we were talking about? Yeah, okay. Not much to do with modeling, but that's okay. If anyone's from Tesla out there and want to sponsor me, you're welcome to. Just contact me through my email. So there we go. All right. Well, I think we might as well wind it up here. GB Models has just popped in to say hello, just as we're about to
Morning, midnight slog.
goodbye. So all good. Balat, yeah. That's a Filipino food, isn't it? Is it maybe those eggs that you ate? Yeah, that was. I wouldn't be eating it. Yeah, let's not go into the foods. Yeah, I look. I had something really strange out of the ordinary yesterday. I cooked up my own spaghetti bolognese. I had Italian last night, and I cooked it myself. I had the pasta. I bought pork mince. It's been sitting in my freezer for a month, and I thought I've got to do this spaghetti. So I cooked it up. Beautiful. Got the bolognese sauce. Put that on top. Put some Parmesan cheese, and then I went and I made up, and I've got enough leftovers for another meal today. I've got them in a plastic container, and I made extra of the meat and sauce left over, so I'll put that in the freezer, and next month I'll have it again because I've still got pasta left. But it was beautiful to have that change of flavour, just having the spaghetti. Love it, yeah. And yeah, that's the one. Yeah, duck about to hatch. Okay, good. So there you go. Yeah, fantastic. Well, I'm going to finish it up. We're going to finish it up here. It's been an hour and a half. Who those are interested? What time is it? 5:30, 6:37. In 2.5 hours, I'll be live streaming on my other channel, Discovering Thailand, and the topic will probably be mostly about floods, but there'll be a couple other things we'll be talking about. Why I went to the airport yesterday. Yes, why I was at the airport yesterday. You'll have to find out. Watch to find out. And a video I'm going to bring out about, believe it or not, 5 things I hate about Thailand. 5 things.
Oh, I wouldn't release that one, Pete. They might kick you out.
No, it's okay because these are common hates. I'm sure other people will hate them also. But the thing is, I had a hard time finding 5 things. I came up with 2 or 3 at the beginning, but then I really had to think about the other 2. I really wow, what else do I hate? And then it just came in like a flood. And I come up with another 5 things. So there may be 5 things I hate about Thailand with a bonus 3. But it's just things that are common hates. It's not something that's going to stir things, I don't think. Although the thumbnail might stir up views, which I want people to come in and have a look. But that's for another channel. And, I'll give you a hint. One involves footpaths, which pretty much don't exist here. If you're thinking of coming over to Thailand and starting up a business selling baby strollers, you're gonna fail. All right. Everybody throws babies wrapped up and carries them on their motorbikes or whatever. Strollers, prams don't exist because the pavements here don't exist. But that's one of the hates over here. Yeah. The other one's plastic bags. God, there's a shitload of plastic bags. Everything's in plastic bags. Like, you just get so much. You go down and buy a loaf of bread, and they'll put the bread in a plastic bag and then that plastic bag in a plastic bag and give to you as you go. It's like, why? Anyway.
Start taking carry bags, Pete.
I do. Look, I've actually got. I'm thinking of the environment. So this is what I've had now for a few years. See, say no to plastic bags. Can't make it more clearer than that. I don't go out the door without this. I carry this. Intrepid is a great touring company if you want to go to some really wild, remote places and tours and stuff. Been with them a few times. That was from Africa, if you haven't noticed, with the
Patterns.
African stuff, and it's got a giraffe on there, I think. Yeah, I picked that up because in Uganda, in Uganda, they banned plastic bags to the point where immigration will go through and search you and take any plastic bags off you if you have them. So we got given these, knowing that we would need them. So there you go. All right. I'm talking too much again, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the Oz Scale Modeling and Everything Else channel. Or this is everything. This is the Everything channel and a little bit of scale modeling. There we go. There we go. Change the thumbnail. All right, I'm going. Say goodbye, Paul.
Goodbye, Paul.
Goodbye, everybody in chat.
See you all later.
That sounds like I've heard that before somewhere. It was on TV or radio or something, you know. Anyway, all right. See you all in chat next week, hopefully. Don't forget.
Later, everyone.
Yeah, thumbs up, guys. Thank you all for those watching the replay. If you get this far, don't forget, throw a comment down the bottom. Doesn't have to be much, as long as it's nothing profanity or anything like that. Just all helps YouTube be aware that people want to watch this for some strange reason, and they push it out to more people.
Yeah, get out of bed at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I don't know.
Yeah, you can watch it at your convenience. Play me in the background while you're working on your model. That's what I used to do with a lot of these live streams. I couldn't be there to watch live, you know.
See you later, Bilge.
Listen to me babble in the background. All right. So, yeah, same to you. Be good. Be good at it. All right. I'm going to get back to my little logo music for my outro tune that we all love. Exit. There it is. All right. See you, Paul. Thanks for coming on.
See you, mate.
And I'll catch you all next time. Bye.